Hello, guys. This is Carol from Unpacking My Life. I just wanted to put up this quick video that shows the spread for this week, which is November 20th through the 26th. And if you know me, I'm not really crazy about jam packing my planner because it kind of gets so overwhelming. So you'll see that there's some blank spots in here. But as far as the theme goes, it was a no-brainer for me. This is a Peanuts Thanksgiving. And the reason for that is because when I taught second grade at Thanksgiving time, instead of doing a traditional feast, we always did one that was a Peanuts Thanksgiving. And it was priceless seeing the kids' face. They were expecting turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes and all this good stuff. And I would call the moms that were helping me, and they would bring in, the toast and the jelly beans and the popcorn, all the foods that were in the Peanuts Thanksgiving little movie. And the kids would be going, "What in the world? Why are we having this stuff?" And then I would put the movie on, and they would start noticing that the food they were eating was what Snoopy and Charlie Brown and Lucy and all were eating. And then I tied together some comprehension and some Venn diagrams and some learning stuff with it too. So we had a blast. And needless to say, the poor moms were so thankful because they were like, "Oh my gosh, I really have to make a turkey before Thanksgiving for a classroom and then turn around and make one for my family." So they were so thrilled, and it really made me happy that I didn't, put them in a bind and make so much extra work when it gets so busy this time of year. So that's the reason why this is a Peanuts Thanksgiving. And, every time I look at this or think about it, I think about all those kids I taught. And, I hear from quite a few of them still. And if you're a mom out there of a child that I taught, tell them to keep in touch because I absolutely love hearing from them. So anyway, let me tell you a little bit about this plan. Over here, you'll see once again, I've got my suitcase. And if you've listened to my other tapes, I do that instead of a brain dump, which isn't my favorite term because it just, I don't know, it just is kind of a crazy term to me. I name it my suitcase because if I can get to those things during the week, that's awesome. If I can't unpack them from my suitcase this week, then I move them to next week and it'll be fine. It will all work out. The world won't stop. So that's kind of where I put those things, and you'll see quite a few things there listed. Then I always have a my me goal. What is it that I want to do this week? And I chose be present because when things get crazy around Thanksgiving and you're running around and you're baking and you're cooking and you've got craziness happening, the dogs are running, you're trying to deal with, oh my goodness, I've got Christmas tree decorations that have to come up now. You kind of get lost in the moment. And I really want to be present and spend some wonderful quality time with my kids and my husband and just enjoy every bit of it. So that's my goal for this week, is to be really, really present in the moment. You'll see again, I've used different shades of washi tape, and this time I layered the green with the striped orange over the top of it. And then I've got a yellow one that goes underneath. And I found this sticker, and of course it had to go here because it reminds me of Charlie Brown's shirt, the way it's zigzagged. So that, of course, had to go there. And I'm so stinking excited because the kids are coming home and they'll be here overnight. So I had to put that there. And then I am one of those crazy people that does all the baking the day before except for the turkey. So all the side dishes and stuff, I work like crazy on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, all I have to do is heat everything up. So Thursday I can really enjoy and not fret over what's not done yet or being in the kitchen and just, being steamy and trying to, get that cleaned up while I'm trying to get to everything else. So I've learned to kind of do that over the years. Then on Thursday, I've got my thankful, because of course it's Thanksgiving Day, and we always do a 5K gobble jog. Now don't be totally, golly, she does that. No, she doesn't really. I walk the 5K. My kids will probably run it, but yeah, I do the best I can. But let's just be serious. It's not going to happen. So I'll walk it and make myself feel better when I go to eat all the cream cheese based recipes and the stuff with extra butter in it later that day. I also have listed the parade. Got to watch that. A day packed full of football, and then, of course, the dinner. And very late that night, we always watch Home Alone. I mean, it's a big tradition. We have done it for probably 15 years or as long as the movie's been out. And then this sticker says, this is the good stuff, because it certainly is. And then, of course, you've got Black Friday. I haven't decided whether or not I have the guts to go out there and like conquer it, but it's there in case I get really, really brave. Here is my new addition, and it's my thoughts box. And I just kind of took a moment, looked at my layout, looked at what it reminded me of, looked at all the feelings that kind of pop up and the things that we do. And it's kind of a word splash box where I just put all the information that flows into my head into this box. And it's kind of cathartic because, all these things rush out and it gives you a space to put it. So that's a new addition to my little planner this week. And I'm going to see how it works. And hopefully, I'll do it again. Up here's my quote. I have a quote every week, and this one says, "Be present in all things and thankful for all things." And that, I think, tied really nicely back to my be present, my me goal. And so I put those two together. And then, of course, here's some more stickers of the peanuts and the character with all that stuff. The markers that I used this go round were the Stadlers, and they're the double tip. It's got the brush end on one side and then the thin tip on the other side. One thing that I would love to ask you guys, which is driving me crazy, is these stickers, and I've run into several others. This smudging thing is driving me crazy. So I was trying to look things up, and you guys, if you know what you can put on a sticker that doesn't smudge and is real reliable, that would be awesome if you could leave it down in the comments area below the video, because it's driving me nuts. I know one that's popped up is the Mono Twin, I want to say, by Tombow. And I haven't gotten one of those yet, but I need to do something because I wind up getting the stickers that have a little more gloss to them, and it just smears all over everything. And I'm like, really? So I'm sure a lot of you can totally understand and relate with what I'm saying. But if you have found the solution, I would love to hear from you because it's driving me crazy. So anyway, this is a little glimpse into my week this week. And I'm thinking all about family and friends and all the kids that I've taught over the years and their families. And I'm thinking about you all. I hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Stay safe. And amongst all the hustle and bustle, make sure you take a little time for you. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye-bye.